Hey, yo, what up, everybody? It's Stoney. I'm coming to you from the TCM Museum of Minnesota. Of course, this is a Space Corps podcast. Shout out to the Space Cadet Nation and the Circle Jerk Gang, baby. Bang, bang. I'm coming to you with another exclusive unboxing review video. Let's fucking kick this shit, baby. Roll that fucking intro. Let's go. All right. So again, the homies at Trick or Treat Studios, they have been killing it for years with these amazing products, dude. I mean, I'm really fucking proud of them. They're really doing great stuff. They're putting out good shit, man. Zach Klimper says his shirts make my nips hard. Dude, I love you, buddy. How the fuck are you? All right. So we're going to yap about it. I'm going to tell you some other things about this. Let's just do the first one here. So this literally I bought from Trick or Treat Studios. They were sold out after the pre-order's been there for a year, and then I ended up seeing them go live again on their website, which I think they are still available right now. So if anybody needs the dinner set or the figures to go along with it, the additional figures, they are available right now, and I don't know how long that's going to last. This is literally a smash hit from what I've been seeing. More importantly, I will be the fucking judge of myself when I see it. But from everything I've been seeing, this is going to be dope. Let's see here. Let me just scroll around down, making sure I'm not missing. Okay, great. So now one thing I always like to showcase and talk about is how do people package stuff and send it? Trick or Treat Studios, this was rough, man. Because here's the deal, is that I bought it, and they were super fast and efficient. All of a sudden, I bought it one day. The next day I already had shipping, and it was literally like one day from FedEx, and it came to me. Dungeon Duchess Megan, what's going on, girl? How the fuck are you? Happy Friday, for Christ's sake. Thanks for stopping by on the season finale of the Space Corps podcast. Taking the summer off, baby. Good God. I'm building a new fucking set behind me. I got a lot of big shit coming down the pipeline. But no, literally, it was fucking like loosey-goosey in here. And I opened it up and I went, oh my fucking God. But everything is actually in really good condition and all that. So thank God. But it had the big potential of shit to be smashed up. So I say that because of you inbox collectors. Now, for anybody that's a sane, real fucking person, you're going to open this up to complete the dinner set and have everybody sitting around that table, baby, having some good old Thanksgiving turkey together. Hot damn. Michael Toth says, I need it. I need you. I need you. So what are we talking here? Here are some of the additional figures that you can buy. So there's the Pretty Woman figure. Now, let's talk about the genius of this packaging itself. The bubble itself is a fucking chainsaw, man. I mean, and it's got little fucking grooves for the chain on the outside. That immediately stole my heart. It's my birthday eve. Oh my God. Happy birthday. Hot damn. How old are you going to be, girl? 24? Jesus Christ. So let's take a look at this shit now. Now, the packaging, the card, gorgeous artwork that they decided to go with. Old school. That is a great picture of Pretty Woman that they decided to fucking run with there. I've always loved that shot a lot, so I'm really glad they went with that. And then on the back side, of course, they call this one Dance of Death Leatherface. So they're sticking away from the Pretty Woman, which is cool with me. I like that. So it shows you the other figures. So let's talk about this box set for a minute. You can buy the individual figures, only these four. Two versions of Leatherface. One is the killing mask on the top. One is the Pretty Woman, or as they are calling it again, the Dance of Death. I like that. This is the first time the Cook has been released in a figure form that's not a custom artist. You can buy the Cook. You can also buy the Hitchhiker. The Hitchhikers come out in a couple of different versions throughout the years, okay? But then you buy the dinner set, and only in the dinner set can you acquire Sally and Grandpa. So it's a good marketing play where you got to buy it all in order to have everybody, right? So We got that. Again, Trick or Treat Studios, you didn't package the box like super tight, but it's okay. It paid off. Everything's good. We got a little bit of a bend to the card, not much at all. It would still look great on your walls if you were going to be a freak. But you know what? I'm not even going to call you a freak, to be honest. I take it back because this packaging, this looks amazing. I would buy an extra set of these just to tack them up on my walls for fucking serious, all right? So we got that. We got the Pretty Woman. I'm just going to set that down over here. We don't even need to fucking pop them all up. Now, here's the next one. We've got the Cook, all right? This is amazing. Look at the extra fucking accessories. There's a severed fucking foot. There's a cleaver, and then there's a fucking a meat hook, a handle on there. I know the glare is bad, you guys, but just fucking bear with me here. So, again, a very great, iconic picture that they decided to use for him, and this one is called Barbecue Slaughter Cook. So again, the rest of the backdrop of the card is uniform. I like that. On this side, they have another great picture of Jim, and then it shows you the other figures as well, right? We're keeping with the same theme. That set is sexy. You goddamn right, baby. Fucking tits, dude. And then here is the Hitchhiker. Shout out to Ed Neal. This is another great figure. He's got the blood part on his face, and it comes with the classic things. It comes with his little satchel, his razor blade, and his the Polaroid camera. So everything that should be in there. And then I didn't touch on what Pretty Woman has for the accessories, and it's the only thing you need is the chainsaw, baby. The Pollen 245A chainsaw comes with it, of course. Who do we got here? My fucking eyes are getting bad. Blue on blue. Why can't I see who the fuck? Dude, Weston. Oh, fuck yeah, dude. I didn't expect to get on Facebook and get a boner, but yet here we are. You know what? I am extremely rock hard right now too. So it's amazing where it's kind of like, when I look up at the fucking moon at night, you know, and I like to think that we're just connected and we can just spiritually double Dutch rudder. It's a beautiful thing, man. Andy K said, "Are those the 5-inch figures?" Yes. So again, and I'm not paid spokesman by Trick or Treat Studios at all, but I love and support these guys. These right now, the individual figures are $25 retail. They are readily available. Do not buy them on eBay. Don't pay anything more than $25 a piece, okay? That's fucking for real until they sell out. Now, the one that I did not buy, and I'll tell you why in a minute, is I did not buy the Killing Mask version. And I'm going to tell you in a little bit why I didn't. It's all going to make sense. But now here is the main the big deal, okay? All right, let me move this to the side. Here's the box set. Now, I have a lot to talk about with this. The artwork on this box set is fucking killer. I am so in love with it. Look at this. All right, so let's walk around. All right, gorgeous. We got the grandpa, the family dinner playset. On this side, I mean, again, I always talk shit about inbox collectors, but I always have this caveat that if the artwork of the packaging is dope as shit, that to me constitutes either keeping it in packaging or buying a second one. But even more with this one, you can fucking open this all day, baby, shut it closed, and the packaging you'd never even know. So this is a great display piece, and I'm still gonna open the piss out of it. Now, if it was a clear window and you saw them inside, I would be buying a few of these so I could have one unopened, because this is fucking amazing, dude. So again, if you buy the dinner set, and I wish I would have remembered my stupid brain, but this. The dinner set, again, is readily available, Trick or Treat Studios, and our other homies like Last Toy Store. But I think the dinner set is like $65. I could be wrong. But what comes with the dinner set, you get the two figures, and that being Grandpa and Sally. It includes the exclusive Grandpa and Sally Hardesty figures, okay? So let's look on the backside here. Again, you need to buy the individual additional figures to have the complete set. Which is cool, which is fine. That's how this shit works. Looking forward to seeing mine coming in. I couldn't miss this one. Exactly, dude. Unbelievable. So this set includes chairs, armadillo, pelvic bone, skull, chicken box, teacup, baby, mug, glass, blood tub, and hammer. Blood Tub is playing at the fucking the red carpet next weekend, by the way. It just sounds like a kick-ass band. I fucking love it. So again, I am head over heels in love with this box, dude. And it doesn't make me afraid to open it because, again, it's not like you have a window. So gorgeous, man. Absolutely beautiful. So let's fucking dig into this, baby. Let's check this shit out. Let me go back on the feed here for a minute because, again, my fucking phone has just been a piece of shit. But let's gingerly open this baby up. Now, we do have factory tape sealing, which I am always pro about that because for my homies that are inbox collectors, this way you know it hasn't been tampered with. Nobody's pulling no funny business on you. All right. So let's open her up. Let's take a look. So we've got... Oh, the chair. Oh, yes. All right. I'm already in love. I'm already in love. Let's get this close. So again, you never know, baby. This is going to be a beautiful display on the shelf. And I might just have the dinner set right in front of it. Again, just to enjoy the fuck out of it. So how does this look? This looks great. Very nice custom clam packaging for every little bit and piece in here, okay? So that is an A+ thing that they did there because that's the last thing you want is shit rattling around. Fuck that. Now, we got a little bit of tape holding the two ends of the clamshell together. So let's give it a little slit there. And on this side, again, it's been a year plus in the making. So TCM fans, fucking rejoice, baby, because this is just one of the coolest things, in my humble opinion, to come out for the TCM collectors, and god damn it, we deserve it. So let's take out just the plastic side there, and there's a lot to fucking look at right now, for Christ's sake. So you got your nice bucket right here. Of course, that's going to sit down in front of Grandpa. So as they're sitting there trying to have him whack the shit out of Sally. Beautiful chairs. Dude, Jonathan, if you're still watching, check this shit, man. So you can buy a mass-produced one like this from Trick or Treat Studios, which is cool. Or if you want to get real, hit up my fucking homie, Jonathan Watkins. He's in the goddamn chat there. His custom 1/6 scale stuff is out of this world, man. He's taking commissions. So we got a great chair right there. We got the bones to match. Gonna pop that over on the side. The next one that we got is fucking sick, dude. Look at this chair with the fucking arms. Oh my god, dude, I'm so excited this is finally here. Very nice details and shit on this stuff. So this isn't really chintzy either, which is great. So let's look at the other bear chair. And again, I really like that all three of these are very different. They're very unique. So we got the fucking jawbones up there. They did an amazing job. I really like the detail. Let's look at the table first. So a nice protective cover over there because all of this shit is very loose. I guarantee it. So let me move this over here and see if I can't take the cover off without it all fucking falling around like crazy because I do like the way it's already set up. There we go. So take her off kind of nice and gingerly, which most of this shit comes off because they have a smaller plastic inlay on the inside. So it is nice and intact. So if we look on the table, again, there's a nice fucking size table. Again, the scale of this is fucking gorgeous. Like, this is a centerpiece. This is a great box set. I mean, in the TCM world, we had the box set for the beginning, right? Which was beautiful too. That had Tommy Hewitt, that had the fucking table with the victim, that had all the extra pieces. That was really cool. This is fucking leagues above it. Unbelievable. So as we look at the table, very nice and sturdy, but on top, we've got permanently fixed dinner plates, which is cool by me, to be honest with you, because it shows you where everybody should be. So if you look at this stuff, ladies and gentlemen, I mean, we got fucking various sausages and other fucking ghoulish shit that only the fucking Sawyer family would be serving up. Looks like a fucking, we got ears on a plate. We got fucking, it looks like sliced beets on one of them, but then it looks like a fucking, like a half scoop of brain. Fucking gnarly, dude. Super dope. So I really like that. And again, the quality of that, it's really fucking thick, dude. I dig it. It feels really good. We'll go over the pieces in a minute, but I'm jumping around. So now we have Sally. This is the first time Sally Hardesty was ever released in a figure form. And then she is articulating, so we can move her legs around. We can have her stand. I'm going to be keeping her in the chair because that's exactly where she's going to be in this spot. So now let's take a look at her chair. This one, again, is slightly different and unique compared to the other ones. So that's great. So she's got a spot there. How does she sit and stay in there? Sits very well. So that's great. So here we go. So we got Sally in the chair. Look at her face, man. She is freaked the fuck out. They picked a perfect expression on her face for this dinner set. You can't have her all happy or like no emotion, dude. She fucking comes to and she's at the dinner table with the fucking Sawyers, man. It's freaky as fuck. All right, this is gorgeous. Grandpa is amazing looking. Again, this is the first time Grandpa has been released in a real, what do I want to say, a commercial format. He looks amazing. I know the close-ups don't look as great on there, but the fucking suit looks gorgeous. His head sculpt is perfect. I absolutely love it. And again, and this is the thing to point out, again, this is a part of the review, he does not articulate, so he is stuck in that position, which is fine, because it's not like he stands up in the fucking movie or something, right? So now here is my favorite part, and I knew they were going to do it. His chair should be a rocking chair, and it is, all right? Grandpa Sawyer's chair, rocking chair, looks great. We got the bones up on top, over on the side there. Take a look at that. Fucking sick. So, I like that all these chairs are unique and different, as they should be, and he sits in there just perfectly, right? Just got that little bit of the side slouch to him. I love it. Absolutely love it. So let's move this over here, and let me get this off the fucking table. And we can start to look at the pieces that make up the dinner set here. So yeah, again, it was kind of nice. Again, they do the right things with packaging where this doesn't go flying around everywhere, because this is a lot of fucking parts and pieces, dude. I'm gonna tell you what. All right, and again, they do the right things. They taped together the ends. So let me get my knife in the middle there. Hold on. There we go. All right, we got that side, and let's get the other. Excuse me. Perfect. All right. So all the accessories to go along with this dinner set, which again, I just cannot wait until I have it fully displayed. Beautiful. All right. So what do we got here? We definitely have got, Jesus Christ. That fucker looks awesome. Look at that. That looks like the fucking mask, dude. Jesus Christ. That's amazing. What do we got here? This is, oh, fuck yeah, dude. Jonathan, look at this. It's a little fucking box, and we got the fucking rooster head on there, dude. That thing is sick. I totally dig it. Of course, what TCM dinner set isn't complete without Mr. Grandpa's maul for whapping the hell out of Sally. This is cool as fuck. There is a actual skull. I really dig that. That is fucking sick. Of course, TCM, baby. You've got your armadillo. That thing looks great. And then you've got your extra things here. So we got, and you can't see this shit too well, but you got the coffee mug. You've got the teapot with the saucer below. Really cool. Great little details. They didn't have to go this far, but they did. Again, just shout out to Trick or Treat Studios. I'm not sure what this little plastic part is. It almost looks like an insert or something, or a half a glass of fucking water. Maybe it goes on top of this little plate saucer. Fuck if I know, man. But I'm keeping on to it. Again, don't throw the shit out until you're guaranteed you know it ain't fucking something you need. But okay, so those are all the accessories. Great fucking pieces. Absolutely love it. So let's move all that over to the side. And now it's time to start looking at the individual figures that came with it too, to make this the complete full set. And by the way, shout out to once again Ann McDonald, custom tumbler for me. Texas Chainsaw Massacre, baby, fucking love it. First one we're going to open up here. Again, you inbox collectors, look away, because this is about to get real fucking serious, baby. We are cracking this bitch open. Again, I just love how the plastic bubble is the fucking top of a chainsaw. That's amazing, dude. Totally dig it. So, we got all that. We'll throw the card out. I ain't keeping onto that. But first one we got is Pretty Woman. So let's get old Bubba out of the package there. Actually, let's rescue the chainsaw. You know, always be careful with your guns and your accessories and your weapons. They did a beautiful job with this Paulin 245A chainsaw. Looks absolutely great. It is not bloody. It is clean. Not saying that's a good or a bad thing, but dude, they did a really good job. This is a great little replica of that. Excellent job. And then we've got Bubba himself. Let's see here. Make sure I didn't got a little part that's connected on the back. There's not. And he pops out nice. Head sculpt is pretty good. I'm going to give it to him. Again, these are a little smaller scale. I didn't expect too much of it. It does seem that he's got some kind of a quick action chainsaw raising up and down. Yeah, you move one hand, it moves the other. So that's pretty cool. The articulation, again, he's, you know, the knees are there. If you want him to be sitting down at the table, cool. As if you want him to stand up and hold the fucking chainsaw and do the classic chainsaw dance, that's an option as well. For this one, though, we're definitely going to be putting him sitting down. So let me get him. The articulation is very smooth on this, which is nice because, you know, some of them, when they get really stiff, you get a little nervous that you might be snapping something. So now I wonder who gets the chair with the arms. That is, well, it shows Sally. That's interesting. So let's look at that. Is that in the picture, she is sitting on the chair that has the arms already fixed on there. But yet in the packaging itself, she's sitting in the chair that does not have that. So staying true to the artwork, I'm going to be putting her over into this chair that has the fucking arms on it, right? So I'm going to move that over. And then that looks good to me. Squeeze the legs. I will absolutely squeeze the legs. Let me move him back and get him straight. All right. Yep. Thank you. Squeeze the legs, and he moves up and down to hold that chainsaw. So, and again, and that's just fun, you know, functionality of a figure that you actually want to play with and stuff. I that's really fucking cool. Thank you, sir. Thank you for pointing that out there. So let's see here. I just want to see which one, and maybe we can piece them all together in the right way. All right, Leatherface is sitting in the one that's a little bit more of the actual rib cage that's broken. So that's going to be this one right here. So that's where we're going to be putting the old Pretty Woman in. Now, here's one thing I'm already kind of seeing is that his coattails on the back of his jacket are flapped out like that. That is posing a little bit of a problem of him sitting in that chair. So I might have to pivot and put him in a different one here. Hang on. That's interesting. So, that can't be a fucking design flaw. That can't be. They've got to have it where he fits in a chair. Let me just see here. The fucking coattails. They're cock stiff. Let me see if he fits in this one right here. Because I mean, maybe you got to just flex it where it's underneath the arms of the chair. But that's interesting. Again, and I give these reviews honest because I'm dumb as fuck. So if you make it hard for me, you know, it's not good. It's no bueno, man. So let me just look one more time here. Try to get him there. Otherwise, you know, I guess it rests on top of the arms. But honestly, if you look, his ass is not seated completely on that fucking chair. But is that a bad mark on the design? It's something to note, but it's not a killer because he does still sit. So that's interesting. I'm gonna have to look into that a little bit closer. His arms should raise up. Yes. Does he have kung fu grip? And then she pulled out me mushroom tip. Fucking right, buddy. All right, let's get into the fucking cook, Jim Saito. Who was the fucking king, man? Rest in peace to that man. I'm gonna have that song stuck in my head. Not a bad thing. I'll tell you, summertime comes around, definitely the fucking Sublime comes playing out. All right, so let's get this out of the way. Inbox collector's gasp. So it comes with 3 weapons here. We got the cleaver, we've got the hand, like the hay bale hook, and then a severed foot, which I think is just fucking awesome. Totally dig it. So let's take a look here. Let's pop these bitches out. Again, be careful with the weapons. Be a little tenderly. You don't want to be the asshole who fucking snaps something in half. That sucks. Let's get that out. So the severed foot is just an excellent detail there. And the top, you can see the fucking break in the bones and the fucking the tendons and all that shit. That's a nice looking fucking foot right there. So that's going to go in the old bucket. Again, we got 2 weapons that goes with the cook. Let's pop them out. The first time ever that the cook has been released in a figure form, everybody. Mushroom tip grip. You're goddamn right. Steve Ride's in the house. What's up, my brother? All right, let's get him out. They do a good job of getting these things really fucking tight in there, so that's good. Let's see. Does he have any squeeze action? No, he does not. But the head sculpt, it's cool, it's good. It's a little off from what Jim really looks like, but there's nothing I would dock them on. This is an excellent little figure. The clothing, everything's spot on there. I would critique the head's he's a little extra chubby than he really was, but that's okay. It's okay, man. It's okay. So let's give him some love here. He needs to have his cleaver in there, which that hand is formed in a little square shape to strictly only hold that cleaver. And then as far as the meat hook goes, I think that's just going to be a nice little extra accessory to go somewhere else. I'll put that in the bucket for right now. But for right now, Mr. Cook, he's good there. Of course, he articulates too, so let's get him in a seated position and bring his handsome ass to the table here. So looking at this, it looks like the cook has another one with some of the bones wrapped on the side. Now, does he have the one with the bones? No, he does not. The Hitchhiker has the one with those bones on top versus the other one is just some bones along there. I like, again, that there are differences in these chairs. So this one is for the cook. That is for the Hitchhiker. We're going to put him to the side. So let's get him seated. No issue right there with him coming to the table. So that's great. We're getting there, ladies and gentlemen, on this. So lastly, we have now Mr. Ed Neal himself, the Hitchhiker. Awesome fucking dude. If nobody's ever met him in person, he is very active at the conventions. If you have an opportunity to go meet him, please do. All right, move that shit to the side. So, again, he comes with, woo, Jesus Christ, Cotter. So that comes with his bag, his little satchel or whatever. Dope. We're going to put that around his neck. It comes with 2 other accessories, one being his camera. It's all black, which is kind of a little, I can't believe they skimped on that detail a little bit because it should have a silver face to it. But you know what, again, we're not going to fucking dock him for nothing. So put that over there in the old bucket. And then for the actual razor blade, they did a great job. And that's got a little plastic piece on top to save that from falling out and going elsewhere. So let's pop that out. I don't expect this to move back and forth. No, it is fixed in one position. And they did a good job on that. That looks really well. Awesome, says Steve Wright. You're fucking awesome, buddy. So let's pop out Ed, the Hitchhiker. Now, again, this is not the first time we've ever seen the Hitchhiker. You can get him in a couple different versions and varieties, but this is pretty damn nice looking. His head sculpt, I think he's pretty damn good. He looks good. They did him very well. So he's looking pretty fucking spot on. And let's see what the fuck we can put in his old hands here. Well, actually, first, let's get the satchel. Goes right over his head. And nice. It's a nice little snug fit, but there we go. Now he's looking more complete. So let's see here. If we can get the razor blade, it's going to go into his left hand because that grip is smaller. That is nice. That fits him very well. So they did a great job right there. And then the camera, of course, is just going to go on the table or something. So let's check out his articulation. As all the other ones, very nice. The legs and the joints, they move good, but they're not loosey-goosey, okay? So it's not just going to be fucking flapping around. Now, we have the last and final chair for him, and he sits in there well as well. So, Let's get ourselves a little bit of a dinner table going on together. So if we're going to put this together, and I'm going to look and see how they have it all positioned. And actually, I like it because you can see all the accessories right on the fucking table itself. So let's build this up together. So we see that the coffee cup is going to go over where Mr. Jim is at. One thing that would be actually pretty cool, to be honest with you, is if they made all these accessories magnetic and they just fucking clicked right on. Because, you know, you're going to have to be careful. You know, if this thing gets moved, you're going to have a tiny little pieces flying everywhere. But, you know, we're going to be okay with that for right now. So let's see. So we got the armadillo is going to go up there. We've got ourselves the old skull facing this way. And of course, again, you know, fucking play it however the fuck you want. But for the sake of this, I'm putting exactly how they made it. So we got the chicken head in a box is going to go right up over there. We have got ourselves the teacup is going to go in between Grandpa and old Bubba, more towards the end of the table. And then, yeah, this is interesting. It is a half glass of water. So, and that will go right over here. It's interesting. It doesn't sit on the little plate that they did provide. And that, to me, does not have a home. Oh, no, it does. Yeah, it goes underneath the cup of coffee. So we're going to put that right over there. And then that piece right here. And again, I got to look into this a little more because this doesn't, I mean, maybe this is like a fucking hip bone or I don't know, but it almost kind of looks like that fucking mask that Jim was wearing. So, but that goes right over there. That's going to stay perfect right there. And then now it's time to put our good old friends where they need to be, at least as far as the position goes. So Sally is at the very end of the table. We've got actually I'm gonna cockeye this so we don't have anything falling off. Of course, Mr. Grandpa himself is going to be at the very end. Pedofamilius, head of the table, and oops, hold on here. We got to do him justice. We got to give Grandpa his good old fashioned maul for the whacking. So let's get that in there. And his hand does articulate up and down too, so that's nice to see. So let me just make sure he's got that nice and tight like tiger. There we go. That fits in there well. So I'm going to get him seated at the table. And there we go. Beautiful. So we got him there. We're going to have old Bubba on this end here. And he's going to be kind of leaning. Again, that's the one thing I'm going to say right now. And maybe I'm just being stupid, but it seems that the coattails that are flared out on the backside are handicapping him from sitting down all the way on this fucking chair. Now, again, can I get him to just sit? Yeah, but he almost kind of sits forward. I don't know what to think of that. We got the cook. And we have ourselves the Hitchhiker, and ladies and gentlemen, oh my god, let's get the old fucking parts for Mr. Grandpa there. I'm gonna put Ed's camera on the table. We're also going to throw the pretty woman's chainsaw. Why the fuck not? Why wouldn't we just throw that right in the middle of the goddamn table? And fuck it, for Christ's sake, we're gonna put that severed foot up there too. And the meat hook. I'm going to get everything all at once. Ladies and gentlemen, this right here is the TCM dinner set from Trick or Treat Studios. Fully licensed, beautiful, amazing piece. These guys fucking nailed it, dude. They absolutely nailed it. Oh my god. Yeah, it is really cool, Steve. I'm head over heels about it. They did an amazing fucking job. This is well worth a year's wait. Any of us true collectors, real fans, you're going to fucking like this movie in a year from now. Settle the fuck down, you impatient bastards. Now, Bastoni, hey, you're forgetting something, motherfucker. You dumb fat fuck. On the backside of this card, it also shows killing face Leatherface. I've got some thoughts and some things to talk about that. I thought that was pretty interesting that they would come out with that for this dinner release, right? Because in the dinner scene, you've got yourself Pretty Woman. You could even go as far as to do the granny version. But there should not be the killing mask. It was kind of weird, right? Brett Gill's in the house. What up, brother? Just unboxing and talking about this beautiful dinner set, dude. Fucking A. I'm going to score this in a little bit. I'm going to tell you guys what my fucking honest opinion is on this. But right now, I'm just talking about the relevancy of the Killing Mask figure. It's kind of weird, to be quite honest with you. I mean, we have a billion Killing Mask figures. I don't know. I mean, I know why they did it, but I think that was kind of like a lazy, hey, just for an extra $25, you can get another figure. I'm not knocking it. But where is mine? All right. I didn't buy it. And I'm going to tell you why, because I got something else here, right? But regardless, that figure does not have any kind of business being in this playset, because if anything, you can't have two Leatherfaces in the same set, right? You know what I mean? So we're going to push this guy over here, but I'm going to talk about that a little bit more. The Killing Mask. So something cool that Trick or Treat Studios did again is they did a con exclusive for the Texas Frightmare, where they have the regular Killing Mask in the same card style as all the others uniformly, but then for the Texas Frightmare, it's the same figure, but they put it in a custom limited edition different card set, okay? There's only 500 of these made. Now, it kind of might ring a bell for some of you horror collectors. This happened not too long ago with a Halloween figure. They had a variant where Michael Myers was in a green jumpsuit. That was it. Limited to 500, and people went fucking bonkers about it, dude. Whatever the fucking retail was on that figure, I can't remember. $30, $50, who cares? Dude, that bitch was selling for like $300, $400. People went fucking apeshit over the fact that it was so limited and shit. Now, that was the only difference about it. It was just the jumpsuit variant. The card stock was the same. Now, this is a little bit different. The figure is exactly the same, but the card is where, oh my God, it's gorgeous. So, as I say to everybody, I open all my figures unless the packaging is something very special and cool. This is one of those rare occurrences. So, I got myself, thanks to my homie, Mr. Big Truck himself, Chris Adkins, who actually went to the Texas Frightmare, picked one up for me. Now, I want to give not only props to him, but I want to give props to Trick or Treat Studios in this, because here's the thing. Hold on here. I got to put this down because this is really important. We all understand as collectors that there are scalpers and flippers that buy everything out, charge us 3, 4, 5 fucking times the goddamn price. We can't find it anywhere. And then some of us cave in and pay those cocksuckers the goddamn price. And I fucking hate it. Trick or Treat Studios at least takes the step to say it was a limit of 1 per person. So, of course, you could fucking put on your fake mustache or come back 3 hours later. They're not going to remember you. You need to pick up a couple others. But that at least thwarts people from coming in and buying 5 of them, 10 of them at a time or something like that. They at least recognize that they were taking a step to try and safeguard, to a certain extent, for the collectors, that we all at least kind of had a fighting chance of finding it. So, with that being said, Mr. Chris Atkins, the handsome fucking bastard from the Circle Jerk gang, my fucking homie, who's coming to see me at the CryptCon in September. I can't wait. He bought the one and only that he could get, and he knew it had a home here at the TCM Museum. So big fucking shout out to him, man. I fucking love you so much, dude. So let's take a look at how this motherfucker looks. Here is the difference in why it's so cool, is the card is different. How can it be that cool? Dude, it's shaped in the fucking state of Texas on the top. Look at that, for Christ's sake. We're still with that beautiful chainsaw bubble, and then it has the sticker on there. It's the exclusive Don't Mess with Texas variant, limited edition of 500. Now, again, unless, and for Christ's sake, maybe now I got to think about it, is the original not bloody on the apron? Because if it isn't, fuck, I got to go buy one of them. But I'm thinking it's all the same. But if anything, it's because of the card stock, dude. This is the saw-slinging Leatherface. I like the names that they're doing for these, man. So again, on the backside, they're doing the right thing and promoting it all right and well. You can see all the other figures in the dinner set to make it complete. But this is so fucking cool, dude. You guys need to find one of these if you can't. And if you haven't got one right now, honestly, I'd almost say maybe wait a little bit till the hype is over and then maybe find one. But I did see in the preview pictures for tomorrow's auction through the Vault of Horrors, they're selling one of these. I don't know what the price is going to be. I don't know what it's going to go for, of course. But if you're in the market, I would check them out tomorrow with their auction because this one is going to be going up for sale. Not mine. Fuck you. This is mine. But, one of the other 499. I own one of them, bitch. So again, this is gorgeous. This is not going anywhere, and you would never open this. This, again, I am an out-of-box collector till the day I die. This is one you don't fucking open, all right? It's got the perfect fucking hanger hole right on there. Gonna go gorgeously on your wall. Let's see. It fucking stands up on its own, for Christ's sake. It's everything you'd ever want. I did get me one. Guy, I'm so glad you did, dude. So, you guys, for real, Trick or Treat Studios, you guys have time and time again over the years consistently hooked us collectors up with really good memorabilia, collectibles, at a great price, good quality, good detail. I'm really fucking impressed with them. Their masks are great. Everything they put out, their 1/6 scale figures are beautiful. And check out my YouTube page. I have done episodes strictly on unboxing that series of 3 1/6 scale Leatherfaces that came out, the TCM 3, the TCM 2, and the 2003 remake with Bernarski and Brett Wagner. Excellent figures, unbelievable. They rival the Sideshow ones, absolutely. But check those ones out in case you haven't seen them or if you don't know what I'm talking about. Great figures, and I believe those are maybe still available on their website too. They're spendy, but they're fucking great. But this right here, you guys, is 1,000% worth the money. So again, the box set I think is like $69, $70, something like that. Well worth it. The individual extra figures, $25 a piece. So what am I talking? 75, 60. It was like $140, just to get the complete whole set. Well, I suppose with the other Leatherface, another 25 on that. So like you're under $200 for one of the most incredible like dinner set box sets I have ever fucking seen, dude. Unbelievable. Steve Ride says he loves Trick or Treat Studios. Again, they are great, man. I will forever always preach adding to your collection. Go with custom artists. Go with stuff that's off the beaten path so you don't have the same identical collection as other people. However, the big mass-produced things like this too are still absolutely great and fine. And this is fucking amazing. I still can't get over it. You guys, I mean, the table is so long and perfect. I mean, they just fucking nailed it, dude. The goddamn accessories, everything about it, the packaging. Here we go. Here's what I'm going to tell you right now. I'm going to give you the rating. My goddamn humble, honest opinion about this whole box set. This is a fucking 10 out of 10. I've never given a 10 out of 10 score on something before. This is a fucking 10 out of 10. And again, that is because not only the attention to detail, the amount of figures, the price point, the fucking packaging, unfucking rivaled. Goddamn gorgeous. I'm so proud of them. And then this that they did, fucking just the cherry on top. So, ladies and gentlemen, Trick or Treat Studios, you guys fucking did it. You can get it on the Trick or Treat Studios website, but if you're going to go pay for it, go and buy it from our homies, the mom and pa shops, specifically our homies over at Last Toy Store. They have it. It's the same price that you would pay on the Trick or Treat Studios website. So put the sale in their pocket versus the big massive company. But regardless, as a collector, go fucking buy it now before they sell out again. And then you're paying extra and you can't find certain ones, that type of shit. So Andy K says, I remember seeing TOTS at a convention in 2000 and all they had for sale was about 10 masks. Yeah, dude, I mean, from humble beginnings, they're doing great, great stuff. I'm so fucking, I'm very proud of what they've done, man. I can't believe it. So that is absolutely excellent. I've really personally been looking forward to this coming out for so long. I've been so patient and it's finally here. Again, that's a 10 out of 10.
Space Corps go soaring